Hey Mina Beans, it's me, Mommy. Let me start off by saying happy sweet 16. I'm so proud of you for getting this far. And normally my birthday videos are really hunky-dory happy. I'm sorry, not this year, not for me. I guess I thought that maybe just once you could see how honestly true how much I miss you. And how hard these birthdays can be for me. And oh, if you only knew how much we missed you and loved you. And how this past week just literally broke my heart. And I'm sorry for any moment of pain that you're going through. I'm sorry for every cruel thing that you ever had to hear. I'm sorry for every moment you thought that I wasn't there to care for you or love you or that I hated you or something like that. I'm sorry, because it's not true. There hasn't been a day that goes by that I don't think about you or your sister, or a birthday, or a New Year's or a Christmas or anything. This is hard this year, wow. Today a lady came to the door telling me about how a bunch of social workers got fired, and you know what the ironic part was? Your brother said was, is it going to bring me my sisters back? Is it going to give me Ashley and Mina? Because if it doesn't, I don't care. Baby, I did not abandon you. I had to sacrifice my heart to do what I could, what I thought was the right for both my kids. And for your brothers, it was the hardest decision I ever had to make in my entire being. And I guess I kind of was hoping against hope that, like my mom always said, a bond between a mother and child would never go away. You could fight and you could have your moments, but you know that bond is forever in your heart. And my bond has always been there, no matter what. You were inside of me. You grew inside of me. You were my heart and soul. It was hard, yeah, having you after having Ashley and all the things going on in my world then, but I didn't give in to anybody. The doctor said that you wouldn't be born right. Dr. Sum was her name. And that I should just have a DNC, and I told her to go to hell. And I guess I've spent my whole life trying to prove people wrong, that maybe just once in a while I'm going to be the wrong one. But you were born, you were beautiful, you're still beautiful. And despite the circumstances, I fought. I fought as hard as I could for a mom who was young, who was only in her, early 20s, with another kid and so much going on. And I just keep trying to hold on to that faith that my mom told me I should keep, that God is there and everything happens for a reason. And that day in the library, I know it happened for a reason, and maybe it was just a moment of giving you hope, or giving me hope, but in 1,000 million years I would never believe the things you said on the phone, because in my world it's all about survival. And if saying whatever you have to make your adopted mother happy and your life a little less hell is what you needed to do, then I understand. I was there. I had a mom, a foster mom, who kind of made my life a little bit hell too when I was younger, and I did what I had to do to get through it. Just that the state said that you would be better off without us. The state said that everything that we did wouldn't be enough, and that you would have this great home and great family and everything you could have ever wanted that we couldn't give you. And with all the things that I've heard that you said, that we put you in a dumpster, really? It's kind of retarded. I'm sure I'd have been arrested for that one. Or, that we totally neglected you and abandoned you. Really? Okay, for somebody that would abandon their kids, I wouldn't have fought so damn hard all these years to wait and pray for the moment that I get to see you, to hug you, and to tell you I love you. And admit it or not, I'm pretty sure that you needed that moment too, because all kids need their mommy. My mommy's been dead for 8 years, and there's nothing I wouldn't have given to have her back for 8 years. I wish I could hug her and kiss her and love her and say, Mommy, you were right. She was. The biggest disappointment she had in me was the day that I signed away you and your sister. And I told her, and I'm like, Mommy, you're wrong. They said it's the right thing for them. And I have to be the true mother, the mother who wasn't going to divide her children. Like in King Solomon. I was going to be the mom who did the right thing. The mom who thought that she was doing the right thing. And let me tell you, a day hasn't gone by that I haven't hoped and prayed that it was the right thing. But at that time, I felt I had no choice. And maybe things could have been different. I don't know. But your brothers, they love you very much. And they ask about you all the time when you and Ashley are ever going to come back to them. And I've run out of things to tell them. I've run out of things to tell myself. I mean, I'm sorry. I know that I'm not there to kiss your boo-boos and to give you advice on boys and to tell you to watch who you talk to on the internet, or, that everything's going to be perfect and alright, because life is not perfect. I've learned that the hard way, but I can tell you that thank God for technology, and if I'm lucky, you'll get to see this video and know that I love you very much from the depths of my soul. And not all happy birthday videos are happy, I'm sorry. Your sweet 16, my sister and I pictured both our daughters, all our daughters, too. And she has one, and we kept thinking, oh, we're going to give them these big sweet 16s, these quinceañeras with the poofy dresses and big birthday bashes, like we were always told was the big thing to do because we didn't have them. I'd have given anything to do that for you, and for your sister, and for Mugget, you dumb. Life has been full of tests for me over the years. It's been very, very hard living without my mother. The other day I went to go see a cousin, and her mom died last year from asthma, and she was such a godsend to me, that lady. And all I could do was hug my cousin and tell her that I loved her and thank you for being there and letting me hug her and go see her. Because it's been a year, and I know what it means to grieve. I grieve the losses of my mother and sister every year. It's ironic that, Gaby was born 2 days after my mother's birthday. And you were born 2 days before my sister's, and I thought God was being mean, but you know what? When my sister died, I got it. It would have been meaner for you to have been born on the same days and me be miserable on your birthdays because of my mom and sister. And now I'm just so brokenhearted that anybody would teach my girls to go around cursing at their parents on the phone. Because we've waited a long time to see you, a long time to love you, hug you, and kiss you, and we just never stopped believing. And you know what? I'm not gonna stop believing, but I think I did earn the right to cry. Just a little. Life is full of hard choices. And it just so happened that my hard choice means that your brothers have to ask me all the time when they'll see you, if they'll ever see you. And Christian suffered a little bit over it because of the mean letter that your adopted mother sent to him. And the mean messages he got on the internet, and I don't even know who wrote them anymore. And I'm sorry, but I love you with all my heart and soul. And I pray to Jesus and pray that my mother and my sister are watching you and they can be there where I can't, that you at least had some kind of a happy day. Because, I'm starting to feel more and more every day that my life is a little bit better than I thought yours was going to be. I mean, I thought yours was going to be like perfect and perfect house and everything you wanted, could dream of, and etc. And the things and stories I've heard are not very good ones. And the sad part is that I'm actually doing better than I thought I would 10 years ago. Than it seems your adoptive parents are doing for you, and that breaks my heart because I thought you'd be raised with morals and respect and to work hard and, you know, follow your dreams, go to school, go to college, and be successful and all of those wonderful things, and that you would have nice things. And I just am heartbroken to hear that you didn't have mostly everything I thought you would. And so please forgive my really long video. What I had to do while nobody was around because I spent half the day crying, trying to figure out when and where to make the video. And so, my room this year and, you know, crying a little. But know that there's a whole world out there for you. And a whole family. My extended family is so extended, I can't even believe it. When I went to Disney World last year and they just said here because your mom would have loved for your family to go, and they just opened their hearts and souls to us. And I guess it's been just so long since people have been nice in my own family that it was like, wow. I would have given anything to see the castle with you and Mina, or you and Ashley and Margarita. Maybe one day. But please know that I love you and I miss you so much. Happy birthday, sweetheart.